natural pot set yogurt. It's easy to make and it's an essential with Indian cuisine. You use it to tenderize meats or marinate tandoori items, drinks, desserts, or just simply put it on your oats for breakfast in the morning. Stick around, I hope you enjoy the episode. A container and lid to set the yogurt, and a towel to use during the incubation period. A tea towel, deep pot, a wooden spoon or spoon to stir the milk, a whisk, and a thermometer. 2 litres of full cream milk and a couple of tablespoons of natural yogurt. Let's get started. So the first step is optional. If you've got time, you can add just a thin layer of water to the base of the pot and put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. This will allow it to come to the same temperature as the milk and help prevent the milk burning and sticking at the bottom. As you can see, it's just a light layer, but we're going to skip this step. So all we've got to do is place the pot on the stove, add 2 litres of milk and turn it on high. Simply stir the milk every few minutes just to ensure it doesn't burn. It's looking good to me. Let's give it a quick test. It's very important that you constantly keep stirring. You do not want this to boil over. The milk will raise quite rapidly, and apart from being an absolute mess, the burns will hurt. Okay, so that's perfect. We're simply going to turn off the stove and take it off the heat. Just give it a stir, and then we're just going to let this cool for a bit. You want to let it cool to about 40-45 degrees Celsius. So let that sit for now and we'll come back. So I've let this cool for about half an hour, but it's best to check the temperature after about 15 minutes and then every 5 minutes or so afterwards. We are on just over 45 degrees. So I'm happy with that. So now we're going to add the yogurt. Simply add a couple of tablespoons of yogurt, carefully, so it doesn't splash everywhere. And give it a good whisk. You want to break up the yogurt and make sure that it's mixed in with the milk without any lumps. Then carefully transfer it to your setting pot. Place the lid on. Now that the yogurt's in the pot ready to set, first we need to insulate it. So simply get a towel, fold it in half like so, place the yogurt in the middle, and then get your tea towel. Just fold this one up enough so it covers the sides and place it around. So just going to add extra insulation. Fold the back over. Just going to tuck this underneath. Now let's take this outside. Okay, so with yogurt, the incubation period is about 6 to 10 hours, give or take. Now this is trial and error. I'm going to let this one sit for about 8 hours. You can put it in the oven, in the microwave, you can leave it inside somewhere, but it's a nice hot sunny Gold Coast day, so I'm going to leave it outside here. It's important, once you find a spot to leave it and don't touch it. So it's 10 to 11 AM, so we'll come back and check it around 6:30 tonight. Okay, the moment of truth. It's nearly 7 PM, so it's had an incubation period of about 8 hours and 10 minutes. So let's unwrap it and see what it looks like. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to place this in the fridge and let it sit there overnight. We're going to taste it in the morning. Okay, so it had an incubation period of about 8 hours. We let it sit in the fridge overnight. Let's see what it looks like. It's set perfectly. Give it a spread. Look at that. Perfect natural yogurt. Nice and thick. Let's see what it tastes like. Nice and creamy. It's not sour. 8 hours is perfect.